Parked backwards again. That sound like B major 7 9 chord for you? That doesn't even exist. Alright. B major 7. Watch out. There's some stuff in these pots. I got paid yesterday in cash and in planter pots. Oh my god, it smells like gas in there. There are 3 gas cans in there. Better do something about that. Better do something about that. Take it down to just 2 gas cans. I didn't know if I was going to need this yesterday or not, so. That door's heavy in the morning. Put my gases with my poor old chainsaws. I'll fix them one day. I'll fix all my stuff one day. One day. You guys believe me, right? Okay. Gas capsule. I had this down really good. Certain way, your knee gets jammed under the wheel. It's the weirdest thing. Oops. Got like some sort of tree bark or whatever. My poor car. Okay, let's go get some provisions. Wonder how my chickens are doing this morning. Hope they're doing good. Definitely rained last night. Everything's soaking wet. It's going to be like 30 degrees today. So look at my seatbelt. Oh, jeez. Okay, engaging silver pellet in reverse. Clearing force field. Retaining air. How dirty is my windshield? That's pretty dirty. Okay, starting week 2. So I didn't have a weekend at all. I worked both days. I worked long enough yesterday, but so I'm still worn out from Friday. But this is day 8. Yeah, so it'll be probably, if I'm lucky, I'll get this weekend off. Super sore by the end of this weekend. I'm not too bad today, but yesterday I noticed I was pretty sore from Friday, standing on the ladder for 8 hours. And then I'll be doing that again, probably Thursday or Friday. I'll probably aim for Friday because can't see. God, it's bright. It's supposed to go up to 30 today. B major 7. Let's talk about B major 7. No, sorry, D major 7. tuning's heavy, but anything